Welcome to your 2025 Qiqi Build guide. Because in a world where everyone's chasing the latest Archon or flashy DPS, you've decided to roll with the undead pharmacist who forgets her own name faster than you forget to claim your daily commissions. Oof, you're using Qiqi. Hey, at least she's immortal, which means she'll outlast all those meta chasers when the game servers finally shut down. Whether you pulled her by accident, again, or you're committed to making this cryo zombie the healer who revives your team and occasionally deals some frosty pokes, this guide will turn her into the chilliest support in Teyvat. Just don't expect her to remember thanking you. Qiqi's normal attack, Ancient Sword Art, is a basic swing fest that deals physical damage, but let's be real. You're not here for her swordplay unless you're building her as a meme DPS. Her elemental skill, Adeptus Art. Herald of Frost, summons a fortune-preserving talisman that orbits around your active character. Healing based on her ATK while applying Cryo for some light elemental reactions. It's her bread and butter for keeping the team alive, especially in tough spots like Abyss floors where everyone's getting smacked. Her Elemental Burst, Adeptus Art, Preserver of Fortune, slaps a talisman on enemies that marks them for healing whenever you hit them, turning your damage into team-wide regen. It's clunky, sure, but in freeze or superconduct teams, it adds that extra layer of "I'm not dying today" utility while chipping in some cryo application. Pump up Qiqi's Elemental Burst first. It's her big healing nuke and the thing that makes her feel remotely useful in endgame content. Follow that with her elemental skill for consistent on-field healing orbits that keep your DPS from face planting. Her normal attack can sit in the corner gathering dust unless you're going full physical build for laughs, in which case level it last after everything else. Qiqi's artifact game is all about maxing out her healing potential, because let's face it, she's not winning any damage awards without some serious investment. For main stats, grab HP percent on the sands to scale her overall healing output, healing bonus on the circlet for that extra regen kick, and HP percent on the goblet to double down on survivability, though if you're feeling spicy with a DPS twist, swap the goblet to cryo damage bonus. Substats should chase HP percent, attack percent, energy recharge to keep her burst ready, aim for around 150 to 180% energy recharge, and maybe a sprinkle of crit rate / damage if you're hybrid building her for superconduct shenanigans. Top sets include 4-piece Ocean-Hued Clam for that bonus physical damage bubble that pops for extra hurt, or 4-piece Maiden Beloved for pure healing overkill. Mix 2-piece Clam with 2-piece Tenacity of the Millilith for some team-wide attack buffs if you want her to pretend she's supportive beyond just patching wounds. Qiqi's best in slot is Skyward Blade, the 5-star that pumps her energy recharge sky high while adding crit rate and some movement speed for dodging her own forgetfulness. Alternatives like Aquila Favonia crank up her physical damage if you're leaning into that side, or Primordial Jade Cutter for crit rate and HP scaling that ties into her healing. On the 4-star front, Sacrificial Sword is clutch for resetting her skill cooldowns and spamming more talismans, while Prototype Ranker boosts her physical output for budget DPS vibes. If you're forging, Amanoma Kaguchi helps with energy without breaking the bank, turning her into a semi-reliable healer who occasionally surprises with a poke. Qiqi shines, or at least glows faintly, in freeze teams, where her cryo application keeps enemies iced over. Pair her with Ayaka or Ganyu as main DPS, Kazuha for grouping and VV shred, and Kokomi or Mona for hydro to enable perma-freeze while Qiqi heals through the chill. For a superconduct physical squad, run her with Eula or Razor as the carry, Fischl for off-field electro, and Diona for shields and more cryo resonance to crank up those crits. If you're forcing her into a healer role for general content, slot her into hyper carry teams with Raiden Shogun, Bennett for attack buffs, and Xiangling for overload fun, though oof, expect some rotation awkwardness. Other options include tacking her onto Dendro teams with Nahida, Xingqiu, and Kuki Shinobu for Hyper Bloom, where her healing keeps the cores from backfiring on your squad. She's not the star, but she'll zombie walk her way through keeping everyone upright, and that's how you build Qiqi, the cryo healer who's been meta in our hearts since 1.0, even if she's mostly meta for pity memes and accidental 50-50 losses. Oof, if this guide helped you squeeze some value out of her, hit that like button, subscribe for more Genshin Impact content, and let me know in the comments, how many times has Qiqi haunted your pulls? Catch me live on Twitch for builds, pulls, and zombie-approved herbal tea sessions. Follow me on X for updates and hot takes, and don't forget to join the Discord to chat, theorycraft, and flex your artifacts. And hey, grab some clean merch at gachaking.store. By following this guide, you too can be. See you in the next one.